Schultz, Tim Weir, and Mike Greenberg. Benji Horning, who helped kick this whole thing off, Alan Jones, a true brother, Mike, Steve, and the rest of my Wednesday night mates, and fellow writer Rick Killian, who understands. My co-author, Esther Fedorkevich, thank you for your partnership, for your support, and for instantly seeing the vision. A host of praying folks who have lifted us up, including Brent Weidman, Brad Haru, Pamela Nishimoto, Israel Hanna, Kay Hiramini, and Patrick Jarvis, and Jesus, without whom I'd be utterly adrift. Esther would like to thank my parents, Paul and Nina Chodnowitz, Ukrainian immigrants who came to the U.S. to raise their family. Thank you for raising us with Ukrainian traditions and values, and for providing so many opportunities for your kids. My husband, Jimmy, and my kids, Alexi Jane and Paul Gregory, for always being there to support me. There are always so many people behind the scenes making books happen. I'd like to thank my team at the Fed Agency, Danielle, Kyle, Brittany, Tyler, Allie, Darren, Tori, Ashley, Ginny, and Caitlin. Thank you for loving books as much as I do. A big thank you to the Baker Books team for helping us turn this idea for a project into a beautiful book. For every book sold, I am donating 100% of my royalties to Ukrainian families whose lives were impacted during the war. Historical Ukraine. If you are unfamiliar with Ukraine's long and eventful history but want to know more, we are including the following timelines. While by no means exhaustive, they cover the country's key historical events from roughly 700 BC through the 19th century, and then from the beginning of the 20th century to the present time. In brief, Ukraine's early history, between 700 BC and 200 BC, ruled by the Scythian kingdom, predating this period, thought to be the region responsible for the domestication of the horse. Between 500 BC and AD 500, Roman, Greek, and Byzantine colonies established along the Black Sea. In 370, the Goths are succeeded by the Huns. Between 400 and 500 AD, early Slavic and Antes peoples, including migrations from areas of present-day Ukraine into the Balkans, and the creation of South Slavic nations. In 650, the Bulgar nomadic kingdom. By 700, the Khazar nomadic kingdom. In 882, Prince Oleg of Novgorod conquers Kiev and makes it capital of the Rus. From 882 to 1240 was the golden age of Kiev. The Kievan Rus kingdom included much of present-day Ukraine, Russia, and Belarus. Between 980 and 1015 was the reign of Vladimir the Great and alignment with Byzantine Christianity. 1240, the Mongol invasion and the decline of the Kievan Rus. Between 1199 and 1253 saw the kingdom of Galicia-Volhynia, vassal of the Golden Horde. 1253 to 1349, the kingdom of Ruthenia, vassal of the Golden Horde. Between 1349 and 1648, control by the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. In 1648 was the conquest of Kiev by Cossack Bohdan Khmelnytsky. 1648 to 1764 was the Cossack Hetmanate. From 1764 until 1781, Empress of Russia Catherine the Great integrates most of central Ukraine into the Russian Empire. It remains part of the Russian Empire until 1917. 1783, Russian annexation of Crimea from the Crimean Khanate and the Tatars. From 1814 to 1895, we see the rise of Ukrainian nationalism influenced by Taras Shevchenko and Mikhailo